Hey guys! So today I'm following Valky, who's playing Blitzcrank this game. And he asked me to just find whatever I see in this um, game and give him some feedback on it. So that is what we are gonna do. So yes, you were walking as the first person, which is great. Only thing you could have done is warded this bush, so you would see if anyone was out there. But otherwise, it's very, very smaller things. Good.
Minions have spawned.
Lol. The sun just flashed. Good, so we just burned Janna's flash. So what we are gonna do is try to go a little more on her, since she cannot really defend herself. Okay, let me go back a little. In my opinion, right now you are in a better position than enemy bot lane is. So you could just have walked with your pressure into this bush and denied them from being up here and denying them some CS and experience, which is really, really important in the early games. And I would just have gone for the Janna, to be honest, since her flash was down. But I hate it when it does that. When you are about to hit level 2, move upwards. Like, let's go back. So here, when these two minions are dead, you will reach level 2. Yes, and you are in a passive, aggressive positioning. So right now, this is about to die. This is not gonna take much. These minions are gonna auto-attack it, and then Wayne is gonna last hit it, and you will reach level 2 after that. So what I would have done is I would have walked up instead of you walking down. Back to your lane, I would have walked up on their lane and try to make an engage on either two of them, because you will have the level 2 advantage. Instead of here you're backing off, giving them too much respect, to be honest. They don't have any superpowers at level 2 in this bot lane. You don't want to push the lane. If you keep on, I know you want that minion to execute it, but there's no reason for you to hit it all the way down, because then the wave is gonna push, and it's gonna push all the way up here, and if it's all the way pushed, it'll be very, very hard for you to make some engages. Especially for Wayne to follow up if you hit the engages. Nice hook. Sad that them didn't connect, sir. I'm glad to see that you're using your stacks that much. Yes, the warding thing is of course really really good because you're facing the Evelyn in jungle, which you cannot see. But instead of walking this way, where enemy bot lane can respond to you, I had probably walked up this way, since the jungler is normally only around this area, and then walked up here and warded over the wall into the pit, the little crook pit. It had been a little bit more safe from you, for you. And remember that this only works because Diana and Jinx is not really responding to you. They cannot really punish you. Oh, sad. It looks good with optimizing the CC, so you get the most out of it. It's really, really nice. You have to move into the bushes as well, so you can create vision all the time. Yes, let's take it once more. Very slowly. Yes. So she flashed, and thus you have nothing available really right now. And Wayne cannot catch up to the Jinx, right? So what I would have done in this case, I can see your E is up. I would probably have flashed her, eat her, and the Ignite would probably kill her from the rest. From the damage after the E, the Ignite would probably take the rest of Jinx's life. And that would have been a secure kill for you. And then I would just have walked back. Sad. But as I said, I would probably have used my flash before. Eat a pot, by the way. Yeah, that was the cookies. Yes. Okay, so why was this a problem? The thing is, it's Evelyn. You cannot ward, and you haven't been warding for a while. It's simply not possible, really. So when you are playing without mana, pretty much both of you, because Blitzcrank is so mana expensive, with less than half HP from both of you, you should be very, very scared about Evelyn, especially since you haven't seen her on the map for quite some time. So playing this aggressive, yeah, of course, if you can get the Jinx, it's awesome. But on the other hand, the Evelyn could come, which she did in this case. So playing aggressive is not what we should be doing right now, because she can turn the lead that we are having into a disadvantage. She's just killing everything and gets 2 kills, and Jinx get even an assist. So this is really, really bad for you guys. So the golden rule is if you want to play aggressive, have wards or know where the jungler is. Yes, so we see a roam. Sadly, there was nothing to do in that room. I actually want us to see where are you backed. How much gold did you have left? What did you buy? You didn't have all that pots when you died. No. Good. So you had 880 gold. If you wanted to roam, which you did, I would have bought the Moby boots as well. But I would have bought a green ward with me as well, so I could secure this camp with vision. Because this trinket is just not worth the risk, especially now that we are moving into ultimate scenarios. So it's gonna be very, very dangerous for you to cross this area. Yes? So you want to have vision around it to know where everyone is and help your team out with that. So the pots are not that relevant for you in this case. Okay, let's go on. Okay. Not too far. Yeah, I think this was about it. Good, so you're moving down to help the Wayne, which is good. Good. And optimize the CC. Really, really good. So now you saw what you just experienced, but with the other way around. They didn't see you coming. They played aggressive because they were 2v1, which made it possible for you to use the passive play they did to make a very, very successful gank. You didn't even need the listen in this case. Very, very good. He's dead for sure. Good silence combo. So he couldn't just pull away. Yes. The only thing I'm having problem with this gank is that you are all the way top lane. Meaning after you're done ganking the Riven, you will not be able to help out your Vayne in this scenario. It's too far away. She will probably lose the turret when you are roaming up here. You just have to be aware of it, that you are actually sacrificing Vayne's farm and Vayne's safety because you don't have the turret anymore. Like I said, the turret is going down. Of course it was a successful roam for you, but the consequences for the AD carry is also huge. What are we waiting for? You need the side stone, yes? Looking for it. Good. And go. So now you don't need to be bot lane anymore since Wayne's turret is already gone. That was good. I would probably have used this time now for warding around the map, just going up here and ward around that area, stuff like that. So you are a little late, just a little bit. You are doing it, just a little late. Okay. I think you need to be a little further. The thing with this ward is, if you had placed it right here where I'm pointing, you would have had more vision of that ward that you just placed, because it wouldn't be the light from this wall. So you would have all the vision around here by just placing it a little bit differently. Yes? And you can just practice that in going custom games. That was a little bit too soon. There was no way they could follow up on it, and you cannot kill a champion yourself. Not a support blitz, at least. If you play AP blitz, it's possible. Be careful with getting caught. Catch and kills. Yes. Very, very good. Yeah, drive her. Yes, good. And then get out of there. Speed activation. No. No, you don't have any mana. If you didn't have any mana, you would just have left her. Now it's actually time for sweeping. There's no one on the map. They're just about to spawn and go back to the lanes. So you could just have swept the area that you were in, since it was possible that they have warded around that area earlier.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
This is kind of confusing. The team doesn't know what they want. Okay, so let's go back to that. As soon as you saw the TP, it's okay since you have all your teammates around to hope that you can knock her up and do something. As soon as you got, yeah, this is very, very ballsy, especially because Ari is not ready to follow. So now it's a running time. Yes. And this was very, very unnecessary to go back in that. It's really, really dangerous scenario. So you spend too much time actually in this fight running around and being unsure to go in or not go in. That was probably the main mistake that was in this fight for you. Because you are not very tanky. With your build, you're building all early game. You are snowballing. Be careful with being catched out. It's really, really important that you don't get that often, especially as support. You know you just have been in this area and fight it, so you could assume that they have wards, seeing you being all alone. So be very, very careful with stepping out all alone. Besides that, this item relic shield, I probably sold it already and just taken the ancient coin instead. This one I built into talisman because with all the roams, you are not getting enough gold from it. Just to keep up your income because this is giving passive gold for really not when you upgraded it. It gives you passive gold for just being on the map, which is great. Good. Okay, so I have a comment on that point. Yes. This is great. You and your team get him down really, really fast. But you can also see Wayne and Ari, they got this. There's no reason for you to stay around him anymore. I would probably have looked for another target. They are not in danger of the Vladimir. They can take care of themselves from now on. They have a bush to hide in as well. So I would have looked for another target, which is the Diana. See, you were thinking about it, but you stepped back and went back to the Vladimir instead. She's 100% dead anyway. She was tanking way too much for her own good. And then it's backing off time. Because what you see, you have just seen those three guys around, full HP, all ready to fight. And you have a half Wayne and you are only a quarter or third or something like that. And Cho'Gath is not dealing that much damage. So now it's backing off time. Good. Your hook is still sometimes a little low, but it's okay. You're not gonna catch him. And even if you are getting in range, he'll just pull himself away. That was a waste of time. You could have seen that coming. Careful with who you're targeting. If you have hit that ribbon, your team would have so much trouble. Now it's pretty much disengage time. Oh no, you just hooked a Vladimir who deals a lot of damage right into your damage dealers who are low. So again, be careful with who you are looking for as a target. They are in the lead right now. Very shortly, but they are in the lead. Okay, now a little more. Good. This time you waited for damage to come before you engaged on them. Really, really good. And I guess you were the one pinging assist me.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
One thing is just bothering me, which is you haven't upgraded, not even once. So you're losing a lot of gold on that account. I know you still have the kills, you still have more assists than the Janna, but still, you could have earned a little more. Be careful, you shouldn't have, as soon as you saw all those people, you should not have gone for it. And you are now in an AoE position with so many on the enemy team who just likes AoE, dealing AoE damage. This is a really, really dangerous fight for you guys.
Blue team triple kill. Double kill. Ace. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
The worst thing with playing Blitzcrank is you have to choose your fights really, really good. Because you can only hook one person into you, and if that is the right, or the wrong one, or it's at the wrong time, you'll have a huge problem. This fight you can take because you had all your team around you. Good.
Red team's
I would probably just have used the green ward in that one, since Evelyn was already dead. Just careful with all the tanking. Oi, almost went wrong. But you tanked a lot for your team. I'm actually thinking, let me check out. So you are of course outnumbering them. Actually, I wouldn't have seeking any fights because if you could just get the turret, that would be great. Because right now, even though you're getting some kills, that's all you get. You don't get the turret finished. And that's actually what we've been looking for in the first place. They don't have any wave clear. Not without the Vladimir. And Vladimir is very short range. So instead of fighting here, you actually could have gotten the turrets for free. Because he was dead. Yes. You're probably going for Glacial Shroud, but what is it for? That's gonna be interesting. Really, really good. Now you just need to get the heck out of there. What you can do when you feel like, yeah, there's no way for me to get out of here, but my team might get out, just ping them back. I'm just gonna wait for you to spawn again, because it's more awesome when you are alive. So now you're going in a siege potential again. Picking out the weapon here, maybe? No, not really. This time he pulled away. You're using so much time on running away. This fight, let me check. I think you didn't do that much. This is so obvious. You could have gone for the hook on Jinx. But instead you're just running around, really? When is it coming? You could have knocked the Vladimir up as well before, instead of walking sideways with him. And this is the dangerous part, all the AoE damage. Okay. So let's just see when you are gonna spawn again. Blitzcrank ready for fight. So they are actually ahead again. So it's just important that you try to stay tight, maybe pick someone out, and as soon as you get a pick, the whole world opens up. And especially now that they have Baron, you cannot take any risky fights. At this stage of the game, it's the one who wins the next fight ends the game. Or maybe ends the game. It is true, it's worth a try to try hook the Blitzcrank, especially hit the Vladimir. But still, you know he's just gonna pull if you are hitting him. So don't even try. This Vladimir is not that bad and he'll get hooked for free. Okay, so I think this is the end of the game. I hope you could use the advantage, the advice that I gave you. And also, Sweeper, you have found 0 wards. That is just not good enough. As a support player, you haven't swept enough in the different areas where typically wards have been placed. So yeah. But otherwise, thank you for the look, and good luck, mate.